some movement training today for actors. You feel free to participate fully and come forward.
Why do we do workshops? Why do we move? Anything that builds your awareness is a gift, right? And awareness brings choice, and choice brings freedom. And ultimately what we want is to be free to listen to our inner impulses. Like the Grotowski quote at the top, right? There should not be a gap between our inner burning and our outer impulses, yes? So awareness brings choice, and choice brings freedom. Say it one more time. Awareness brings choice, choice brings freedom. So just take a breath in. So breathe in all the way up, and exhale and go all the way to the ground. Today we're going to do a very distilled workshop on Viewpoints and Suzuki. To give you a brief history, Viewpoints was founded by Anne Bogard, and Suzuki was by Tadashi Suzuki. And Viewpoints focuses on a soft focus. So essentially taking everything in with your periphery. And Suzuki is about a hard focus. And Anne Bogard and Tadashi Suzuki created City Academy, which is in San Francisco. And it's the blend of these two movement philosophies. It's kind of their baby. So we're going to begin doing viewpoints. So what I need everyone to do is pick one person. When I use the phrase navigate the space, it just means you're going to walk around the space. But you always have to keep your human in your eyesight. You can never lose your human. So we're going to walk around, and then we're going to see the way this affects our topography. Topography is a viewpoint. Imagine that you've stepped in paint, and it's the little tracks. The way that it affects your topography, being able to see everybody. And if you're part of a collective or a cast, you need to be able to have bubble awareness, soft focus, to see how the collective is going. So this is essentially what this is doing. So everyone please stand up, walk around. You don't choose your human yet.
Not yet, not yet.
Follow them yet. Okay. Now your first person cannot leave your awareness.
Okay.
They cannot leave. Be nonchalant, navigate the space. Navigate the space. Walk around. They cannot leave your awareness. Stalker.
I like it. Is that weird?
Your second person. Choose another human. Two humans cannot leave your awareness.
I do feel like a creeper.
Three humans. Three humans cannot leave your awareness. Now we're back. Ooh, look at the topography. Look how everyone's stretched out. Get wider. I see a couple people hiding. Is your person hiding? How's that affecting?
Oh, where'd your person go?
Where'd your person go? Okay. All right. Everyone, please sit down. Sit.
Horrible parent.
So what I noticed when it was one, we were all kind of not like we were kind of a tight group. And then what happened when it was two? Does anyone want to make any comments? What happened? Yeah. And then what happened when it was three?
Yeah.
And it was a collective. It was like everyone was like, woo! You know? Because you have to always keep your awareness and like try to 360. Okay, so and I noticed maybe because we were in a circle, we were kind of all forming a circle. Yes, that was something that was interesting. Now, to expand on topography, every shape is either a curve or a line. Yes? The viewpoint that we're going to work on, still the topography, is we're going to walk on a grid. Okay? Only line. Only line. This is wrong. Only, right? Straight. But pretend we're on a chessboard. Yes? Pretend you're on a chessboard. Only walk in line. Okay, and because there's so many of us, we're going to have observers and we're going to have people that are participating. That way we don't run into each other. Now, however you navigate the space tells the audience, tells your fellow actors about your want. Are you a warrior for your want? Fight for your want. How might having a direct topography help you get what you want? How might it communicate to the audience that's watching me my want. If you want something, are you like this? Or you go for it, right? Or your body. Women are more circular with their hips. Men are more linear, right? So think about want and how you navigate the space and how that communicates your want. Because ultimately, that's what the theater is. So now, when I say go, begin walking in a grid. Okay, go. Walk in a grid. Straight lines. Yep. Turn with making lines though. Okay, and group A, watch.
Hi.
Group B, oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Hey.
Only walk in
Hi.
line. Only walk in line.
Hi. Hi. Hey, Bill.
Okay, pause. Pause.
Oh, and it's going backwards.
Now, another viewpoint is the viewpoint of time. Tempo. How quickly are you doing something? What does the eye go towards? The eye naturally goes towards really slow or really fast, right? Slow and fast. Tempo. Tempo. Now, I want you to play with tempo while navigating the grid. Tempo.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Play with tempo. You're making circles, Charles. Play with tempo. Okay, stop. Everyone sit down again. Okay, group B. Group B. Where did your eye go? Where did your eye go?
The people who were running.
When you saw it change?
When you saw a change?
When I saw it change, when they were going from slow too fast.
Oh!
Too fast. It was like, well, what's going on there?
Slow and fast, and you saw a change. Facial relationships. 2 feet is so boring. Now, most people, when they're talking on stage, will interact like this. This is kind of bland. It's not fast tempo, it's not slow tempo, right? Very close tells a story. Yes? Very far.
How's the weather?
How does communicating over the shoulder speak about their relationship? Something like this.
Cold. It's like cold.
Awkward.
Awkward!
They don't want to look at each other.
They don't want to look at each other.
How's the weather?
Fine.
Yeah, communication. They were back to back, they weren't looking at each other, but it was an intimate relationship. Now, when they were farther back to back, what did that imply? Disconnect? Yeah, a disconnect. Distance. I feel like I only see this on the stage, but interaction with inanimate objects. I once watched a show, Henry IV Part 2, Prince Hal, in the throne room. He didn't sit on the throne like this. He sat like this. What does that tell? The way that you choose to interact with architecture communicates so much. The way that you choose to move your body and interacting with anything tells a story. Yes, the way you're sitting against a wall right now, the way you're choosing to sit, tells a story. Now, this is to simulate entering and exiting the stage. So interacting with architecture, they're going to enter and they're going to interact with the chair and they're going to tell a story by just interacting with the architecture. Okay, what did you see?
She was cautious before she sat down.
But once she knew the chair was
Safe,
safe,
then
it
she
was,
like-
yeah. Settled in.
She also went straight towards this.
Yeah.
She saw it and it's like,
But all it needed, all she needed was an inanimate object to tell a I want you to sit on the chair like this. But I want the last viewpoint everyone can do, because I want
Great.
Yeah, my feelings.
Yeah.
Sure, I would use this.
So based on this print, what should it feel like and what does it feel like? So what should it feel like first?
Switch should it feel like?
Yeah, it looks like a cargo. It should be something.
Feels soft.
Yeah.
Like a new floor. If it wasn't
Bed.
If it wasn't. I mean, like you have jerseys.
So how does it feel?
Hard.
Cold.
That's
Good.
cool.
Yeah.
Gritty.
When you're on the stage, your architecture is also your costume. How does your costume, how does the floor feel? How does that influence the way that you choose to navigate space? Right? Texture is a fun viewpoint that I feel like not a lot of people play with. Texture. Okay. All right. So that's it for soft focus. Moving on to Suzuki, which is hard focus. A performance begins when the actor's feet touch the ground. Suzuki is hard focus. Now, Suzuki movement can be defined in two basic things: lift and press. Because you're getting all of the energy from the earth, from your feet. It takes inspiration from kabuki and no, which are Japanese styles, much to do with the feet. So what Suzuki essentially does is has us connect with the source of power from the earth, have us connect to want, and then he puts obstacles in our way so we can achieve our want. So we have to fight for our want. Through putting an obstacle in your body, which is essentially being in a plie and trying to navigate space, while you're pressing and lifting, your body is, there are so many anaerobic sensations that are happening. You're going to assume the position and you're essentially going to navigate space, but you're going to stop. When you hit one and assume the position, when I hit again, navigate space and stop. Okay? Higher, lift your feet higher. Lift. Relax. The thing that you want the most right now is on this wall. It could be my child's piece, a car, if that's what you need to imagine. If it's, I miss my home. You are a warrior. You are a warrior for your parents to want. Okay? The thing that you want the most is on this side of the room. Allow yourself to want it. In the position. Go. Okay? When you hear the slap, you assume the position, the plie. When you hear the slap again, you go for it. You have to stay in it. It's slow. Heel, toe. Just allow yourself. Okay? Cool faces too. Okay, when you hear the clap, assume the position. Here, tap into your want. When you hear the clap, assume the position. Start.